Hey, and I didn't finish putting up my green screen. Oh, God, I got distracted. Hey, welcome in everybody. Welcome to Foxtrot's Hangar. I'm Foxtrot, and right above me, and a special welcome back from another vacation. What is this retirement? They should just call retirement vacation, man.
I hate myself. Too many of these vacations. And then we come
Oh,
back and
man.
it's like, well, I just can't wait to be home so I can fly with my buddies.
There you go. So, welcome back, my
Oh, thank you.
co-host, my illustrious co-host, my good friend, and uh in real life next door neighbor, Top Flyer. How you doing up there?
Fox, top of the evening. Looking good down there. That's perfect. We'll pass the popcorn box back and forth.
I do have a brewski tonight.
Oh, perfect.
Hand that up to you there. Yep.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Yep, there we go. Here, then wait a minute. Okay, so now, let's see. Okay, so, thank you, Fox.
You're welcome.
Nice choice of the
Cheers.
glass, too.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheerio. Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, Rolly Mo. G'day, mate. G'day, mate. Welcome
G'day,
in.
mate.
Epic Rider redeemed a jump scare, but we were on the intro slideshow, so I don't think we heard it. And Emmanuel Linus is redeemed a sound alert. Hello there. Welcome in, Emmanuel Linus. And we're going to be firing things up here at, Cincinnati. Glen Columbus International. And we're going to be up in the pattern with none other than STW222, who happens to be on controller tonight. STW did mention that there was a couple other folks on tower tonight in nearby airports, but they've since shut down, so it's just going to be Treetop tonight. STW tonight. So yeah, we'll see if we'll do some pattern work, and maybe I'll get a little brave and try an ILS approach again. Have him vector me into the ILS approach and see if I can't pick up the glide slope. That was fun the past couple of times. And yeah, just have some fun with the pattern work and take it easy and take it slow. Oh, you're not on approach. Okay, so no approach today. Okay, roger that. Roger that.
Okay, Roger. And Flux, let me share my screen real quick. If you could tell me how to get that chart, I think I'll have it muscle memoried if you show me one more time.
Oh,
In Navigraph.
In Navigraph, you bet. Let me
okay.
let me do that here. Let me switch the screen.
Our friend Treetop might have forgotten a few things while he was on vacation.
I think so.
Dear Treetop, I have a refresher course for you.
Yeah, I think I need to take that. Here I am wasting everybody's time with stuff I should already know. We guess we ought to switch over to streaming channel.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize we were on the other one. I just
going over.
I jumped on where you were. Okay. Let's see, get that there. Go over to the streaming channel.
Working the traffic here.
Hey, SDW.
Awesome. Well, we'll try not to cause you too much trouble.
F-35 go crazy.
You guys missed it earlier. There was two of the other towers online around.
Yeah, I saw that note that you made.
We had approach and all that.
Oh man, missed it by that much. Is Maxwell Smart?
Yeah, and the guy that was on approach is the guy that runs this whole area I control in here.
Oh, nice. In real life or in VatSim?
Oh, on VatSim?
Yeah, on VatSim, yep. Maybe he was double dipping.
Okay, Flux,
that'd be kind of crazy.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Okay, so you see my screen?
There we go. Yep.
So up here in the search, I put in KCMH.
I just put in KCMH.
That's fine.
I still got it.
Okay.
You guys got the scenery for Columbus?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
It's great freeware. You're missing out.
About to get it.
Darn it.
Let me make a note of that. boogie board here. Free scenery, and that's on flightsim.tl. You must be busy.
Oh, you must be controlling.
Okay, so then I'm gonna click on the airport, and that brings up this view down here. I'm not sure if you're past this or not.
Yeah, I am. So let me
Okay.
go back there. CMH. Okay, I clicked on it. Got it.
Okay. And so then down here it says airport, and then in the middle it says open charts.
Oh, that's where I missed it. Okay.
And then click on the one that says taxi,
Okay.
and then click on the first one that says airport info.
Oh, that's where I missed it. I did. I actually got to the spot, believe it or not.
Oh, good.
Yep. There we go. And then, how do I get it superimposed onto the other chart again?
So while you're looking at
You hit the little 2 squares looking thing.
the pieces
Oh,
of
there we go.
paper, the overlay, yeah.
Got it now. Thanks.
And,
Beautiful.
and so when we were spawning in SDW, you know, it looked like this was an FBO down here on the south side.
So there's 3 different places you could generally spawn in for GA. You got the FBO down to the south there, that's Signature. You got another one in the middle of the airport, that's Lane Aviation. There's another one up north, technically not an FBO, but a lot of people still park there anyways, that's NetJets.
So when I looked at the spawn-in points, I didn't see any spawn-in points for this one down south.
Yeah, I don't think there is in default flight sim.
And then on the charts that I was looking at on this chart in Navigraph and on SkyVector's chart, this one was not called out as a GA parking at all because, like you said, it's
Yeah,
NetJets.
it's NetJets. It's
Yeah,
technically
yeah.
the company's parking spot, but a lot
Right.
of people will park there anyways.
So I was like,
And really, your best bet is the one in the middle of the field there.
yeah. So then there was this one, and I'm like, if I do it here, then he's gonna have to vector me all the way around here to go to 28 right, or we're gonna have to come all the way down here to the 28 left. And I said, you know what, tonight,
You're always overcomplicated it. It's simpler than you think.
tonight my little Piper's gonna be a Chihuahua, a little dog with a big, big heart, man. And so I'm spawning in on the east apron tonight.
Yeah, it's technically for airliners, but okay.
But I did try to look and stuff, and I thought, oh, okay, and I'm
Yeah,
late.
if you do the east apron, you want to be all the way to the east because there should be some parking spots kind of in the cutout, not even where your mouse is, but like kind of a bit
Over
south
here?
of that.
Yeah, I ended
it's
up
like short of
being like right
Charlie
in
1,
here.
basically.
I ended up being right in here, I think. But anyways, that's what's going on there. That's where we're at, and that's how I got there. Let's see. Overlay. Let me get the overlay going. Okay, so now we got the overlay. Now we can see the map of the area here.
Yeah, Stu, I don't know what's going on.
And let's get this bird fired up.
I'm still here, Stu.
So welcome into VatSim night, everybody. We're over here in Cincinnati. I'm in the Hyper Turbo Aero 3 with my dad's Hyper Cherokee 140 livery on it. And what are you in there, Tree?
My favorite, the Baron.
Oh yeah,
Analog Baron.
cool.
Black square.
You always got to choose the Baron. Then I got to figure out how to separate you guys because you guys have such different speeds.
That's what makes it fun. And besides that, I fly with my flaps down anyways, just to slow myself down.
You're not really supposed to. If you have to do that, then you're not in the right place.
True. I just like it.
That's that
I don't know.
simple.
I don't
You
have
could at least go for the regular Baron, not the Turbo Baron.
Well, that's true. You're right. I should do that.
Maybe put a little bit less fuel in it so you're not as heavy.
Well, I don't know if the stall speed's probably the same on the non-turbo as.
Yeah, you probably lose like a knot or two or something.
Yeah.
Let's turn this stuff off. Get rid of that. Things fired up here.
them fired up.
All right,
The
fuel
old
pump's been
tail
running for
flaps.
about 30 seconds. Let's crack the fuel. Uh-oh. I gotta go to controls. I'm set up for the juice goose.
Oh, I haven't got that yet. I got to get that. That's tomorrow night.
Yeah,
We're gonna be in a dune buggy.
we're gonna do a fly-in. We're gonna fly down to some dunes on the Oregon coast and have at it.
That's gonna be fun.
Okay, there's that. Fly and save. All right, so now I should be able to crack the throttle. Yes. Okay, prop mixture is good. And come on, baby. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together.
Your F-35 is here.
Nice. Take a look outside here in a second. Better warm up a little bit, about 1,000 RPM. I'll probably see you as a generic. Yeah, if that's you on my right wing there, Epic, I see you as a generic.
I'm not on the ground. I'm in the air.
Oh, okay. So I got somebody on my right wing, and then I got Treetop on my left wing there. Looks like he's in the Baron. I see a twin engine.
Yep.
And we need to get VatSim up and running.
Oh yeah. Little things. You're absolutely right. Totally spaced that.
So when folks join VatSim, I sound like a broken record, but I'd like to introduce it in case this is somebody's first time. It's like, how do you know what airports to spawn in at? There's the transmitter. Okay, let me share my screen again. So they have two programs. One's called VatSpy, and in VatSpy, it's a look at the world, and you can see what center controllers are on. The center controllers handles the routing in between regional airspaces. Okay, and then within a controlling center, you're going to have approach, departure, tower, ground, and if you see a T, that usually indicates that somebody's on tower, and the A could be ATIS. So here we have Memphis has tower, and they got their ATIS up and running. So we're over here, south of the Great Lakes at KCMH. Looks like we got two waiting for departure in VatSim. One that's arriving. And if you hover over the airport, you can see all the air traffic that's inbound and outbound. Okay. And then we have tower and we have ATIS. You can see it in the comment there. And we do not have approach or departure. So STW is going to be handling ground controlling and tower controlling. And we can see that here's the center controller. And we do have a couple of airports around. KDA has a tower controller. KSDF has a tower controller. So yeah, we got things lit up over here. But this is how you know where to go. So we're going to be at KCMH. And then the next step is to spawn in. And you do that with this, what is this thing called?
The V-Pilot?
The V-Pilot, yeah. Oh, man. Thank you. V-Pilot. So first thing I like to do is go in and look at my flight plan. So we need to update our departure.
Except you don't need to file flight plans.
Oh, that's
anymore,
right.
just in the
That's right.
US.
That's right. That's right. So SDW, tell us about that while I'm doing this.
Yeah, the US ATC has a new controlling client. It's a bit more like real world where VFR flight plans technically aren't a thing. But I mean, technically there'd be like search and rescue flight plans or whatever. Yeah, but even then we wouldn't be able to see them.
So you only do flight plans if it's IFR.
Yep.
Well, I mean, internally we have VFR flight plans, but you're not going to file that.
Gotcha. So we don't need to file those anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, not really.
But
So
I think if you file it, maybe your remarks transfer over. Actually, why don't you at least one of you guys try and file it, and I'll
Okay.
see
Okay.
if your remarks show up.
Excuse me.
0230. And
Oh, I gotta connect. Gotta connect first.
so what this is it used to be that before they got that new client, we would file a VFR flight plan. And because we're going to be in the pattern doing pattern work and not departing the airspace for the airport, our departure or destination airport would be the same. We put in our departure time in Zulu time, our time en route, our fuel available, cruise speed, and altitude. And then for route, we're not going between, from airport to airport. So we're not flying across the country, and we don't have to put in like a departure or vectors or approach vectors. That's where you would type all of these in. But we used to just type practicing in the pattern because we're not departing, and that lets the controller know what we're doing. And then there's this remarks thing where you say new to VatSim. But per, like STW says, they have a new client, and you don't have to file a VFR anymore, only IFR. Or these other ones maybe. Just IFR. And I still like to open this up and look at it and maybe populate it, because if I don't, I'm going to lose my touch, if you will, my muscle memory of what is this thing. And 6 months from now, I'm going to look at it and go, what do I do again? Anyway, so I just like to touch it.
No, you haven't even seen the page you do online that they call the pre-file page or whatever. You fill out so much more stuff.
Yeah.
With the new client?
No.
This has been around for a long
Okay,
time.
okay, that's what I'm asking.
Actually, I think
It's more similar to a real world flight plan filing system in terms of how many boxes there are.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to state your equipment, not just your slant, your full
No,
equipment.
you can do the slant thing if it's FAA.
Well, yeah, you can do that, but I'm saying you have to give your entire thing to.
It could be like a 10, 12 letter string.
So Raleigh was in the plane in the 182 next to me. So yeah, good to see you there, Raleigh. Good.
Yeah, great to have you.
Is Raleigh flying on VatSim?
Raleigh, are you gonna get on the pattern with us? Are you on VatSim and either gonna try it in observation mode or go ahead and fire up your radios and join in? And while the delay is happening, this little thing here now, when I hit connect, you need to put in your call sign that you're going to use, your aircraft type, and again, if you don't know your aircraft type, you can leave it blank and start typing in your airplane: Piper, Cherokee, Turbo, and there it is, Turbo Aero 3, and it's a P28S, and then hit connect. Looking and learning, awesome, Rolly. Okay, and now looking at the airport diagram.
On my screen, looks like your all's wings are clipping. You're so close together.
Oh, wow.
We are close together.
Oh yeah, Stu, what did I show up on your radar?
You look like a 737.
Makes sense.
I hope I smell a slight burning smell.
Uh-oh.
Hope it's not my butt kicker.
Maybe go check the kitchen real quick or something.
Yeah, go ahead, and we'll still be here.
No, it's electronic. It's a hot electronics, and my wife's in the kitchen, so I know it's not that. But good, thanks.
You want to go over towards your PC and see if you smell anything coming from your PC?
No, it only started after I fired up the
Okay. We'll talk about being in a hot seat.
The butt kicker. Yeah. I've been using the PC all day. That's been just fine. So I think it's the butt kicker. So, anyways, I'll keep an eye.
All right,
I'll keep a nose
there you go.
and an eye.
Okay, so looking at the airport diagram, I'm looking. They usually have the frequencies on here that we need to note down. So here we can see ATIS is 124.6. So I'm gonna make a note of that. We've got Columbus Tower. So they like to be called Columbus Tower.
And no ground, right?
No ground tonight. Columbus
Yeah, you
Tower
missed him. The ground was on earlier.
Gotcha.
is 132.7. I'm gonna write down ground just in case somebody pops in. Just in case. So I'm gonna make a note of ground, which is 121.9. Okay. And we don't need the other ones. Our field elevation, I think 28 is going to be the runway of choice. And it looks like at the threshold elevation is about 815.
There's
Yeah,
two
that's the field
tourists.
elevation there.
So I always forget to note that down, and then when I start climbing into the pattern, I'm like, oh shoot, what was the elevation? Where should I be at? So tonight we want to be about 1,800 feet. So 815. I'll say pattern is 1,800 ish. Okay, and I'm guessing because if we took off, I'm thinking because this bigger runway down here before the heavies, even even though both runways can probably handle heavies, but for separation, I'm thinking maybe we can use a shorter runway. So I'm gonna request 28 right when I request clearance, and then if I get it, great. If I don't, it's okay. So I'm thinking 28 right, and when we take off, we wouldn't have a pattern that takes off and then turns to the left and then back over the top of the airport, right? I'm thinking our pattern is going to be going to the right, right? So it's going to be a right pattern, is what I'm guessing.
Oh, out
Yeah,
of 2-8.
but I was finding it kind of funny how you guys are sitting here trying to request a runway and stuff. Most other people, they just request pattern work and I send them somewhere.
Oh well, that's I think I picked up on that because
So I mean, yeah, you can go plan for whichever tack
yeah,
order you might get.
yeah.
But the thing is that ground technically is the guy that decides what runway you get. I mean, yeah, you can request a runway, but you're not always going to get it.
But yeah, hear me out. Exactly. For the longest time, I was always under the impression that it was dictated to us what we were going to get, and it kind of is, but I didn't realize that really the pilot has a little bit of say in their intention of what they want to do. And so you can come up with a plan like you were saying, like like I'm forming an opinion of what's going to be happening. I can make my own request. If there's something like safety or something else, closed taxiways or something that's like out that I don't know about or something, then I'm going to be denied and told to do something different, which is completely 100% okay, and that's the way it should be, right? But I can go in with a request and say, this is what I want to do. And it works both ways, right? Anyway, so I like to keep that in the back of my head, and that's why I do that.
Yeah, me too.
And I think that's okay. Okay, so we're spawned in. We have we need to listen to ATIS. And something else while I got the screen up that I like to do is I like to look at ATIS in a text format. So I'm going to look at vPilot again. And you'll notice that over here on the left is all the radio frequencies. So just like we noted from the airport diagram, tower is 132.7, ATIS is 124.60, I can double click on ATIS, and it gives me a text readout of the ATIS. So I like to read this and then listen to it. It just helps me.
Yeah, me too. So go ahead and read, because I'm still trying to commit this to memory, the abbreviations here. So
Oh gosh, me too. But that and STW can help us too.
I almost want to look up more abbreviations just to put in there to confuse you.
hey, SCW, I got a shock cord connected to your chair, so just be aware of that.
That's great. All right, so we got information Lincoln or Lima.
Lima.
Yeah.
Lima.
Lima.
So ATIS is Lincoln. God dang it, Lima. Information Lima.
Yeah, let's do this. Be a full stop. I'm gonna work on my setting.
So we've got 140 wind coming out of 140 at 6 knots. Okay. We got 10 statute miles visibility. We got a few clouds at 1,500. Overcast at 2,500. So our airport elevation is 800 and something, 815 feet. So, we do have a little bit of altitude to play with, 1,500, or about 1,000 feet. Ooh, I got to be at 1,800 for my pattern altitude. So if that's 1,500, a few clouds, then we're gonna be, skimming some clouds. It looks like, unless I'm reading that wrong. Unless it's 50.
You're...
Unless it's, is it? Yeah, that's 1,500. All right, so then our altimeter.
You talking about pattern altitude being 1,500?
Yeah, pattern altitude is gonna be 1,800, and I'm looking, and it looks like we have a few clouds at 1,500. Is that correct?
What?
It's few clouds at 15,000.
15,000. Okay, I read it. I was reading it wrong. Okay, good. This part does confuse me.
Me too. So, okay, 20 ILS. So where do you see 15,000 on ATIS?
If you look at my
few
screen,
150 earlier
there.
on in it.
right there, you can see my
okay.
screen there.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah, few 150. 150 means 15,000. Okay.
So
overcast.
we need to add 2 zeros. I got to remember that. Add 2 zeros. 00.
Okay, and overcast then at 25,000.
Yes. So yeah, we're good for our pattern altitude. We're not going to have any problems. Then what does the 12 and the 7 mean? In front of the altimeter? Kowalski! Welcome in, Kowalski. Thanks for the follow. Enjoy your joy ride of the 1-8 Romeo in the top left corner. Yeah, I can't remember what that means. I'll have to come back to that. But anyways, this is the altimeter. It's 30.06. 30.06. So let's get that set on our altimeter.
Yep, got that.
30.06. Hey, Paradox, welcome in. Welcome in. Nice. Hello, right back at you. Okay, then we got ILS approach, runway 28 left, 28 right. Okay, so I can do an ILS approach on 28 left and 28 right if I was so inclined. Simultaneous approaches are in use, so that means that STW has the opportunity to distribute the load between two runways, 28 right and 28 left. Okay, so simultaneous approach in use. Notice the airmen. All aircraft read back all runway hold short instructions. Okay, so if we're, given an instruction, we need to read it back, and including the hold short instructions, hold short of, 28 right. Pre-departure clearance available on request. So I guess we could be sitting on the, in the tarmac and request a pre-departure clearance.
That's only for IFR aircraft.
Okay. So, you're sitting there and getting your passengers loaded and everything, and, you're going to be sitting at the gate for half an hour. You can get a pre-departure clearance. VFR aircraft, that's us, say direction of flight. Now, that's if we were outbound. Like, if we're going to go to another airport or something like that, we don't have to say the direction of flight. We're staying in the pattern. But if we're heading out, then we would say our direction of flight as we're departing. Push and start at pilot's discretion. Advise you have information Lima. Okay. So there's my notes on my boogie board. Love this thing. Okay, we got that tuned in. Let's turn this back off. Kowalski says, enjoying your conversation. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're still learning, so we're still figuring it out. So, not sure how good the conversation's going, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Nice. Welcome in. And let's get our radio tuned into ATIS and see how that sounds. Tuning in ATIS also kind of serves as a radio check. So what did I write down? ATIS is 124.6. 124.6.
All aircraft read backhaul runway hold short instruction. Pre-departure clearance available on request. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. Push and start at pilot's discretion. Advise on initial contact. You have information Lima.
Guess it's time to talk to the tower.
Yeah, I'm
perhaps.
Port
listening to
Columbus
ATIS.
International Airport ATIS information Lima
Okay.
0151 Zulu Special. Wind 140 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 15,000. Ceiling 25,000 overcast. Temperature 12. 2.7. Altimeter 3006. ILS. Runway 28 left. Runway 28 right. Simultaneous approach and use. Notices to air mission. All aircraft read backhaul runway hold short instruction. Pre-departure clearance available on request. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. Push and start at pilot's discretion. Advise on initial contact. You have information Lima. Port Columbus International Airport
Alright, let's turn
ATIS
that off.
information Lima 0151 Zulu Special. Wind 140 at 6.
All right, enough of that. So, listen, seeing it typed up in VPilot, kind of forming an opinion of what's going on with a little help, and then, listening to the radio, it just, to me, makes it seem a lot more understandable when I listen to the radio. It's like, okay, I understand what's going on, and it just helps.
Yeah,
All right.
agree.
All right, so let's see here.
Call the tower, Fox.
Yeah, I'm
Which one you first?
set my heading for runway heading for 28. Just so that I might be able to utilize it for up in the pattern. It's really hard to see the heading bug
Gotcha.
when you're up in the pattern, but
Mine will set the direction I'm going, so
here we go, 280. I got that set. And welcome in whoever's in chat with us.
I'm sorry, I had my volume down. What did you say?
I just said welcome in whoever joined us in chat. I just heard somebody join in.
Oh, sorry.
That's all good. Is that Dennis?
Yes.
Hey, Dennis, welcome back, man. And welcome to being able to... So we are streaming. And so, yeah, welcome to the voice channel. And thanks for joining us.
yeah,
Thank
welcome
you.
in. Okay, here goes.
Oh, you going to go for it? Go for it. I'll get my lights going. Power is, but I can't hear him. 132.7. There we go.
37 Victor, runway 28 right, taxi via Echo.
Taxi via Echo 28 right, hold short.
91, base turn approved.
Base turn approved, 91.
Number 2, Mike Bravo, contact departure 119.55.
What am I
Contact
forgetting?
departure 119.55. Okay.
Something else I'm forgetting.
Like 109 traffic, departed the parallel of Skyhawk. He's about your 11 o'clock, report him in sight.
I've got traffic, 5 Club 109.
Like 109, maintain visual separation.
Roger.
So we listened for our break, right? I caught the tail end of Treetop. And here we go.
Let's see.
Columbus Tower, Piper November 6318 Romeo with Lima. Requesting clearance for pattern work. 18 Romeo.
Number 6, Tree 18 Romeo, Columbus Tower, runway 28 right, taxi via Echo.
28 right via Echo, 18 Romeo. Okay, so then when we get to our hold short, we'll probably get our
Number 11 Tree 7 Victor, squawk 5
Yeah,
5
squawk
5 Tree, 55 53.
137 Victor, squawk 5553.
And read back correct.
For some reason, I'm not showing up on Navigraph.
Okay, come on.
You have to make sure Symlink is running.
And if it is, then just restart Symlink, then Navigraph.
Symlink.
Usually the cause is that Symlink needs to update or something.
You get signed out of Symlink a lot. If you ever get a random pop-up on your web browser to sign into Navigraph, that's probably Symlink.
Number 6 Tree 18 Romeo, squawk 4275.
4275 for 18 Romeo.
Columbus Tower 137 Victor, you have my squawk 5553.
Since this airport doesn't have radar on the ground, I have no idea until you're in the air. You don't really need to confirm it just for future note.
Radar contact on the guy. That was still the funniest thing ever.
Columbus Tower, Power Club 109, midfield downwind 28 right.
Like a 10 rudder.
I just didn't know if I was broadcasting.
Vandy 1,
or
runway
not.
28 left, you're clear for the option.
Yeah, because you have that history of
Backup
not
109, runway
broadcasting.
28 right. You're clear for the option, and traffic will be departing prior to arrival as a Baron.
Straight right, cleared for the option, departing traffic prior to arrival, Power Club 109.
Remember, Tree 7 Victor, wind 140 make right close traffic, runway 28 right, you're clear for takeoff.
137 Victor, clear 28 right, right close traffic.
So you guys say SimBrief has to be running now. Is it SimBrief a website or is it an application?
No, Symlink.
Symlink.
Where's that at? I'm not seeing it.
Oh, for
You
Navigraph?
have to have it for Navigraph for it to work.
Yeah, I had it in the past.
Yeah, I've got Symlink running.
Symlink.
Press your Windows key and then just type in Symlink, and it
Yeah,
should be
I'll
like
try.
the first one.
You can check if it's already running. You hit your Windows key, and then it's the little like up arrow
There
in
it
the
is.
bottom right.
There it is. There it is.
It'll be in there.
Also, if you may have your icon disabled on Navigraph.
Okay, it's running, but I am going to quit and restart it.
Here, Flock, show your Navigraph on screen.
Vandy 1, runway 28 left, you're clear for the option.
Take the option. We have the same issue.
Hey, Vandy 1, traffic is a Skyhawk in the right base for the right side, report them inside. If anyone maintain visual separation, break Pelican 109, traffic is in F35. Turning left to base for the left side, report them inside.
Yeah, it's working
Captain
now.
traffic, Pilot Club 109.
Pelican 109, maintain visual separation, with that traffic should be no factor.
Okay. So we're right over here. We're going to taxi via Echo, and if I get the airport overlay going. Oh, let me see Echo 1's right here. All right, so got to back up and do 180 here. Got it. Got it. Okay. Put the brakes off. Lights are on. Push back. We can push back at pilot's discretion.
And November 1137, Victor, runway 28 right. You're clear for the option.
137 Victor, 28 right, clear for option.
Oh man, you sound like you've been doing this a long time, Tree. Nice job.
Thank you. I learned from you guys.
That might be treetop right there. Thinking maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm on my downwind.
Oh, you're over here then. This is you over
Yeah,
here.
I'm on downwind. I'm getting ready to turn a base here.
Indy 1, could we get a full stop to 8 right? We need to get some fuel from that jet.
Vandy 1, make it right 360.
Right 360, Indy 1, we'll make it legal.
Number 11, a tree is 7, Victor, start your base turn now.
Lock.
137 Victor, starting base.
American 3420, Columbus Tower, continue approach.
Oh, Phlox, tonight the challenge is on.
Oh, I forgot about that. The pressure, the pressure. The pressure.
What is it?
Oh, the challenge. Yeah, go ahead.
Who can do the best landing?
The feet per minute.
Vandy 1, traffic is a Baron on a 3-mile final for the right side, report them inside.
Traffic inside, Vandy 1. Traffic inside, Vandy 1.
And Vandy 1, additional traffic is, let's see here, 737 on a 7-mile final for the left side, report them inside.
Ooh.
We have traffic inside, so I'm right there.
And Vandy 1, maintain visual separation from both those aircraft. Runway 28 right, you're clear to land.
Here's Raleigh.
Okay, just so you know.
American 3420, traffic is an F-35 on the left base for runway 28 right.
Jack, the Discord, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Foxtrot Hangar.
American 3420, wind 140 at 6, runway 28 left, you are clear to land. Straight left, clear to land, American 3420.
Fox, prepare to see the best landing you've ever seen.
Okay, all right, I'm watching.
It's because he can hover.
Yeah.
Here, let me get the
He's
drone.
going to put it down exactly in the touchdown zone.
I've done that. Like
Maybe a little heavy since it's hovering and not actually flying.
Alright, have you cleared me for the options?
I cleared you to land.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm done.
All right, so we got 2 people coming in. One of them is going to be Tree, and the other one is.
I'm the first one.
I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, 171. By the way, Fox's youngest was playing a soccer game last night. His last year playing soccer at high school. So, Fox, did he win?
We won 1-0.
Wow.
Wow, nice touchdown, dude. It's almost like you knew what you were doing.
Wasn't even in the touchdown area.
Yeah, I was in the jet blast area.
I was about to say, on my screen, you're not even on the runway.
Yeah. Mm. What's the force of ascension?
And you're showing up as a F-17 to me, so it's the model matching is closer than having a
It's an
commercial
F-18.
jet or F-18. Sorry.
Yeah, that's that model matching I gave you. It's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Vandy 1, taxi to parking via Foxtrot.
Via Foxtrot, Vandy 1.
All right, here we go.
Backup 109er, runway 28 right, you're clear for the option, and traffic will depart prior to your arrival. Will be Piper.
28 right, cleared for the option, departing traffic prior to arrival. Pilot Club 109.
That's cool, Jack. Helicopter in New York.
Number
Yep.
18 Romeo, runway 28 right, line up and wait.
Line up, wait for 18 Romeo.
Skill 110, how good do you think that landing was?
Oh, that was a 10. I mean, it looked intentional.
I'd give it like a 6 because you didn't land on the runway.
Great one.
Hey, my feet per
And I
minute
can
were...
see that now with CRC.
Yeah. Okay, so SCW, we got to come up with the rules here, so we all know what's allowable and what's not.
And Jack, the
I mean,
Discord.
you
Go
gotta
ahead.
land close to the touchdown zone at least.
Yeah.
What
Well, I
if I
already
land
know,
on the touchdown zone?
and I already know from the first time doing VatSim, there's no
Number
more
18 Romeo, wind 1406, make right, close traffic, runway 28 right, you're clear for takeoff.
28 right, and that's right close traffic for 18 Romeo.
Discord.
Unable. You gotta say that's...
Number 18 Romeo, clear for takeoff is a Skyhawk on a mile final.
Mile file. I'll kick in the afterburners 18 Romeo.
Number 1137 Victor, traffic on a mile final is a Skyhawk, runway 28 right, you're clear for the option number 2.
137 Victor, clear for the option number 2.
American 3420, taxi to parking via Charlie and then Delta.
Charlie via Delta, and actually, can we get a gate Alpha 10? Alpha 5, my bad.
You can pick whatever gate you want once you get to the terminal.
Sweet. I've had to make you repeat this, but what were the taxiways again?
I think it's via Charlie and Delta, and you're just kind of sidestepping to Delta whenever you feel like it.
Copy that. Charlie Delta, American 3420.
I'm already almost out of fuel. Vandy 1, requesting some more pattern work.
Vandy 1, runway 28 right at Foxtrot 1, taxi via Foxtrot.
Via Foxtrot, then do we get full length for Vandy 1?
Vandy 1, you expect full length.
Right close traffic. Okay, about 1,800 feet. This bird level. See treetop on final. See Raleigh Mall on final. Looking good. So Raleigh, if you kind of listen for treetop's callouts, you can kind of follow along with what's going on with treetop there.
Columbus Tower, good evening again. Pilot Club 1406, looking to pick up VFR to Ross County. We have Lima.
And Pelican 1496, Columbus Tower will be just a moment.
And welcome in Dylan to the frequency. I hear Dylan on frequency just now.
And Vandy 1, disregard.
Okay, gears coming down.
That last one was worse. I'm getting worse. 237.
Uh-oh.
So the number is 171.
171.
So far.
Roger that. Golden Gamer.
Number 1-8 Romeo, runway 28 right, you are clear for the option.
Clear for the option 28 right for 1-8 Romeo. Golden Gamer, hello, welcome in. Good
And
to see you.
Pilot Cub 1496, the destination airport, and do you require flight following?
Negative flight following in the airport is Ross County. Kilo Romeo Zulu Tango.
Take a look over my right shoulder here for 28 right. I see Tree and Raleigh out there. Nice job, man. Good, you guys. See,
right behind Raleigh. I'm trying not to overtake him.
Well, Raleigh, once you're up in the
Tower,
pattern.
Delta 2142, ILS 2 right.
Delta 2142, Columbus Tower. So are you able to sidestep runway 28 left?
Negative's gonna be too late.
You have like 8 miles there, but okay, we'll deal with it. Delta 2142, continue approach.
There's Raleigh right below me.
Say again for Swarm 32.
Continue approach.
Continue approach, that's Swarm 32.
Number 1137 Victor, make a left 360.
Uh-oh. Raleigh Mall, left 360. You got to do a left 360.
137 Victor, left 360.
Got to follow
Pilot Club
Tree.
109, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Extending downwind, Pilot Club 109.
So is Raleigh Mall in? Is he on? Is he doing VatSim?
He's not doing VatSim, but he's observing and learning. And so he can't hear the radio. So I was telling him over the stream what's happening to you so that he can follow you. He just got
And
called
Delta
at
21 at
360.
42, wind is 140 with 6, runway 28 right, you are clear to land.
Clear right, clear to land, Delta 142.
All right, gears down. Flaps
Pilot
down.
109 air traffic is a Delta 737 on a 4-mile final, report them inside.
Looking for the traffic, Pilot Club 109.
Let's see what we can do for our landing rate here.
And we have the traffic, Pilot Club 109.
And Pilot 109 to maintain visual separation with that traffic.
Roger.
Number 1137 Victor, traffic 12 o'clock is a Skyhawk in the downwind there with you, report him inside.
137 Victor, traffic in sight.
Number 1137 Victor, maintain visual separation, you can follow that traffic, it'll be number 2.
137 Victor, visual separation, number 228 right.
And Pilot 1496, runway 28 left, active via Bravo.
Straight left via Bravo. Alpha 1496.
And Pilot 109, your base turn is approved. Caution wake turbulence for that 737, runway 28 right, you're clear, touch and go.
Right base approved, 28 right, cleared touch and go, Pilot Club 109.
I thought he was going to say caution wake turbulence for that Piper Turbo Arrow.
I just had a Delta that came up and decided he couldn't, for the life of him, sidestep to the other runway when he had plenty of room.
Yeah, I caught that. He had
more than enough room.
Hey,
a guy earlier tonight that was able to sidestep on a 3-mile final. This guy was on an 8.
Well, he might be new, you know? He might be hosting a stream where he's telling everybody he's taking it slow. You know, sound like anybody else you know? I don't know. I'm just saying. Flaps up, gear up. And Tree, 76 is your new number.
Oh, blocks.
And Pelican 1496, squawk 4244.
4244. Alpha 1496.
Remember 1137 to Victor, do you still have that traffic in sight?
Ooh, where the heck is he?
Number 1137 Victor for traffic, make a left 360.
Another left 360.
137 Victor, left 360.
There you go, Raleigh. Another.
he's following a Skyhawk and he's like zooming.
I know, but I'm.
We
I
don't.
see
I
'em
don't think I
on
see it.
nav map, but I don't see them visually.
Well, even if you saw him on nav map, you should have still kind of tried to stay away from him.
That's yeah. So Raleigh, another
You were
left
like you were like
360.
about to run into him.
I'll slow my roll too.
Nah, Phlox, you're fine.
Treetop's the troublemaker tonight.
Delta 2142, taxi parking via Echo.
I always am a troublemaker.
Parking via Echo, Delta 12.
Nice job, Raleigh. Raleigh's getting it, man. And he's listening to what you're saying, and
Potential aircraft, this frequency information, Mike now current. Wind 140 at 5, altimeter 3005.
3005.
Number 1137 Victor, runway 28 right, you're clear for the option number 2.
137 Victor, clear for the option 28 right.
Number 18 Romeo, traffic here 1 to 2 o'clock is a Baron, report them inside.
You have that Baron in sight.
Number 18 Romeo, maintain visual separation, runway 28 right, you're clear for the option number 2.
Number 2, clear for the option, will maintain visual separation. 18 Romeo. Nice.
Columbus Tower, Pilot Club 1406, holding short of runway 28 left on Brock.
Tiger 1496, wind is 140 at 5, fly runway heading runway 28 left, you are clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading runway 28 left, clear for takeoff. Pilot Club 1496.
All right, base turn. Oh, so yeah, Jack, the Discord, I saw what you said about being in New York. And that reminds me, I was just in New York with my son about a month or so ago, a month and a half ago. For me, it was my second trip there. It was my first trip for my son. And it was his first passenger jet plane ride. And it was a cross-country trip from Oregon to New York. And we had a great time. It was a great visit. And let's see, you were flying with a 727 Delta. You passed over the Pentagon in Washington. I was doing route, I believe, California to Boston. Nice, cool. Epic's PC crashed. Oh no.
Yeah, I saw he disappeared.
Well, I don't have burning smell anymore, so I guess that's good.
You know what? You've been away from it so long that it was burning off the dust.
Yeah, that's what it is. Had to knock all the dust off just to find it.
Number 1137 Victor, traffic is a Skyhawk in the right crosswind. It should be just about off your right wing, report them inside.
Uh, 137 Victor, traffic in sight.
And number 37 Victor, maintain visual separation from that traffic. You do have a 40 knot overtake.
137 Victor, maintain separation.
And back up 1496. So you're going to maintain the VFR under the Charlie shelf.
Wow, sounds like a
Pilot
siren.
1496, you can resume on navigation.
All right, man. I'm just bringing her in real nice and easy. What'd you get there on your landing rate? That last one.
133.
133. All right.
Is there anything I can do to distract you right about now?
You could do the screaming little thing on his stream.
Yeah. Really. 'Cause I
Hey,
see right where he is.
he doesn't need any help.
Oh, I got you right there, Fox. I see exactly where you are.
And
Ooh.
Pelican 1496, frequency change approved. Block VFR, have a good flight.
Block VFR, frequency change approved. Flight Club 1406.
Pelican 109, runway 28 right. You are clear for the option.
2 right, cleared for the option. Pilot Club 109er.
Good to hear you there on Frequency Pilot Club.
Yeah, he's a guy that him and a couple other of his friends, they would rip up the pattern like the entire stream.
Oh, wow.
It was 2 or 3 of them. I was just sitting there working pattern work guys the entire time.
And this is going to be a full stop for Pilot Club 109, just for reference.
Yeah, roger. And remember, 1137 Victor, stand your downwind, I'll call your base.
137 Victor, extend downward, call base.
On the crosswind. And in a moment, we'll be turning to the east for our downwind. Here we go.
Number 1137 Victor, base turn approved. Runway 28 right. You are clear for the option.
137 Victor, start base, cleared 28 right, clear for the option.
So, yeah, once you're up in the pattern, Raleigh Mall, you know, the majority of the time, you're going to be listening for that clear for the option. And
Or touch and go, or stop and go, or low approach, or whatever.
Yeah, and when you're...
It can get complicated if I wanted to.
Yeah. As I'm trying to tell Raleigh, oh, how easy it is.
Yeah.
I could come up with probably some really long thing to start saying here. Yeah, like November 18 Romeo traffic. You're 1 o'clock, 4 miles southbound in the right to base, runway 28 right, report him in sight.
Pilot Club 109, clear of 28 right. If we could just get taxied somewhere to hold briefly, we'll be going back up
It
shortly.
could be like that whole long thing.
Oh my god. And then I'd have to do tell me to do a read back, and I'd be like,
Yeah,
no.
you would have to read back most of that.
Most
of it's just for information.
Yeah.
Pelican 109ers, assume you're going up to NetJets?
Unless there's somewhere we can just hold briefly for a short period.
Pelican 109er, actually, right there would be fine.
Time 4, we will hold here, be back in probably 2-3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, then there's the whole thing of me clearing you for the option, but then I say negative stop and go.
Yeah, so...
Or negative whatever is needed.
So tell Raleigh Mall, when you say clear for the option, there's options, and there's like 3 or 4 options.
We'll do one thing real quick here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Number 6 tree at 1H Romeo, runway 28 right, you are clear for the option number 2, following a Baron on a mile final.
I clear for the option 28 right, number 2 for 18 Romeo.
Alright, now what?
So cleared for the option, I know what they mean. There's like 3 or 4 different things that you can do, but please tell Raleigh Mall what are the options? When you say clear for the option?
Basically authorizes you to do a touch and go, a full stop, a stop and go, which is like you stop on the runway for like up to a minute or so. You could do a low approach if you really wanted to, but what's the point in doing that when you're trying to work on your landings or whatever?
Mm-hmm. And then if there's like traffic behind you, Raleigh, or something like that, he may say, clear for the option, touch and go only. So then,
I wouldn't say only. I'd just say clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go. Yeah. And when you're in the pattern, that's primarily your communication. And because you do the pattern over and over again, it starts getting easier and easier because it's a limited amount of communication, right? And then you start committing it to muscle memory, and it starts getting easier and easier. And then over time, you can start letting in other things like, you know what, maybe I want to go from airport to airport and get handed off to departure. Maybe I want to try an ILS approach and get handed off to approach and get vectored over to where the glide slope is. And just start absorbing that, right? But when you're in the pattern, it's a limited amount of communication, and it's a great opportunity for learning. I just absolutely love it, and I'm glad that you're here to check it out.
Well,
Hey,
one thing,
Raven. Oh, go ahead.
Fox and everybody, I love VFR, whichever one it is I got on Flight Sim TO. I know there's 3 of them, but apparently I must have it working here because I've got construction cranes with construction buildings
Yeah,
going on.
you just need number 2 for North America.
Oh, gotcha. It's great. I mean, the detail is, even without the airport add-on, is pretty stunning.
If you get your screen share going, I'll pull you up there, Tree, and you can show folks.
Oh.
Whenever you're ready, I'll pull it up here in a second.
Quit talking and start flying here. I'm gotten a little too high.
All right, 7-6 is the one to beat. Come on. 7-6 is the one to
Number
beat.
1137 Victor, runway 28 right. You're clear for the option.
137 Victor, 28 right, clear for the option.
9-8.
Christmas.
Columbus Tower, Pilot Club 109 is back with you. Conveniently, there was an outhouse closely placed to the taxiway here. We're ready to go back up and do some more pattern work, please.
Yeah, Pilot Club 109er, would you like a Foxtrot 2 intersection takeoff, or can you do a 180?
I should be able to do a 180, Pilot Club 109.
Yeah, Pilot Club 109er, report ready for takeoff.
Cool, really. All right, we're on our crosswind here.
And Pilot Club 109 is at 28 right, Foxtrot 1, ready for takeoff.
Yeah, Pilot Club 109, remain holding short landing traffic.
Hold short, Pilot Club 109.
Now, I did set my heading bug, but it's so hard to see from this perspective here. But right now, my heading bug should be on the bottom of the heading indicator. Yep, so I turn to the left a little bit here. That means I'm flying parallel to the runway in the opposite direction. And then if I just do this every 90 degrees, that's me being in the pattern, just moving that heading bug around 90 degrees. But it's so hard to see when you up here to glance down there and use it.
Usually what I do, I just keep it on runway heading and just turn 90 degrees off of that, and that usually works.
Yeah. Yep. I've been cheating and using... Like, Little Nav Map is great because it's got the aircraft trails, so you can kind of judge your pattern, and it's a great tool for that too.
Okay, Fox 112.
112. You're getting closer.
That's not bad on a Baron.
No.
In my humble opinion.
All right. I am about midfield, so gear is coming down. You rally off my right wing over there.
Pelican Club 109, wind 140 at 5, make right close traffic, runway 28 right at Foxtrot 1, you're clear for takeoff.
Right close traffic, 28 right, Foxtrot 1, cleared for takeoff. Flight Club 109.
Number 6318 Romeo, runway 28 right, you're clear for the option.
A 28 right, clear for the option for 18 Romeo.
Okay, Flux. Next, I just went over the construction cranes again,
Okay.
so it's too late now.
All right.
But on my next pass, as soon as I touch down, maybe you can switch to my screen.
Okay, let me I'll get it queued up here so we can do it.
And thanks to AccuSim, all the fall colors are coming in nicely. Although I really want to get that update. Oops.
Yeah, I just got mine sorted, and I better make my crosswind turn.
Got way out here too far.
Was not paying attention to what I was doing. Got a little low.
So I'm way outside. This is called opposite of close pattern.
And we got your view up there, Tree. Nice day for a flight, it looks like. I got an 8.4. So 7.6 is still the one to beat. Got Raleigh off my nose, looking good, bud. Well, or if you're concerned, you can call them and say. Let's see. Yo, boss. Yo, boss. Welcome in. Loxathan, yes. Welcome in. Good to see you, P.O. Boss. P.O. Boss is a friend of the channel, friend of Burstix TV's channel, a friend of many channels, I might add. Welcome in, P.O. Boss. And your first mod, that's right. Right? Resolated, welcome in. Raven is in. He says evening hangar and hello earlier. He flew the A310 for the first time. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the ATR 72-600, he says. That's great. Sorry I missed that, Raven. Welcome back to the hangar. Good to see you, bud. Resolated. Yeah, you're gonna have to move your little indicator there for feet per minute over to the right about, because it's, if you look at your stream, you can see it's just barely showing. I don't know if you can move it a little bit when you get a chance. Resolated says you can right click on the airport and add traffic patterns. Little nav map is awesome. Yes. Let me let's demonstrate that, shall we? Two eight right. Okay. There you go. Clear for the option 28 right for 18 Romeo. You know, I don't, you know, I don't think you've done it too many times, but there is times where, yeah. Yep. I think, okay. So there I added a holding pattern, but it's a left traffic pattern instead of right, but you can see it down there. Yeah, so yeah, thanks for sharing that, Resolated. Ooh. My God. Oh man. Woo! I could have gotten in trouble. Good thing the SCW doesn't listen to the channel.
Who is watching?
Yes.
Hey, flaps set, gears going down.
Number 1137 Victor traffic is a piper on a 2-mile final, runway 28 right, you're clear for the option.
Piper on 2 mile final, 28 right, clear for the option. 37 Victor.
Yeah, like the second half of that got cut out.
Coffee break for Raleigh, cool.
Uh-oh, I just lost power. How did I lose power?
In your airplane?
Did you have to turn on your alternator?
Jeez, Louise.
Are you
What's going on here?
Are you declaring an emergency?
I may be declaring an emergency. Yikes, stripes.
If you declare emergency, then he'll tell me to go around and he'll vector you in probably.
No, I've got fuel.
Well, I mean, you know, we don't have to simulate the emergencies, but it's still kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
What, did your engine go out?
Or wait, I have RPM? Oh no, my butt kicker went out. That's what the problem is. Oh no, I got power. Alright, where am I? I don't know why that happened.
Well, I hope your butt kicker didn't die on you.
Yeah, it's
you're
still on.
Because you were saying that.
Backup 109er traffic is barren on a pretty wide 5-mile right to base there, reporting in sight.
Yeah, whoopsie.
Base for which runway, Power Club 109?
Yeah, well, he was almost lining up for the left side, but now he's turning back towards the right side.
Now I've got the traffic, Pilot Club 109.
Pilot Club 109, maintain visual separation from the traffic, runway 28 right, you are clear for the option number 2.
Clear for the option number 2, 28 right, Pilot Club 109.
Okay, I'm gonna do a full stop for less than a minute. I can figure this problem out.
All right, I'll take my time coming around the pattern.
You mean a stop and go, or you like staying on the runway?
Stop and go.
Staying on the runway, right?
Yes.
All right, I'll try to take my time here. Ah. Ears up, flaps up. Beautiful night. Some pattern work.
Yes.
Pilot Club 109, if you haven't started already, reduce your final approach speed.
Reducing speed, Pilot Club 109.
How's the touch and goes coming along, guys?
Oh, we're doing great, man. Doing great.
Great. I'm coming in with my supposed scratch build plane.
Alright.
Oh, the what do you call it?
Scrapyard
Forgot what it
monster?
was. Yeah.
Oh no, not the scrap yard. Scrap.
Pilot Club 109, if traffic on the runway, go around. Enter the right downwind as soon as you can.
Going around, Pilot Club 109.
Pilot Club 109, if traffic is a Piper in the midfield right downwind.
That'd be
I
me.
didn't know it was a thing.
Got
that you
the
could
traffic,
do,
Pilot Club
apparently
109.
it is.
Right? So are you spawning in, Dennis?
I'm coming right now.
Let me see if I see you here. Looking for you.
Okay, I'm taking off again. It's not working.
What's not working?
My butt kicker somehow.
Oh darn.
I know, it's frustrating.
Pilot Club 109, start your crosswind turn now.
Turning crosswind, Pilot Club 109.
Oh, now my engine's... Boy, I'm having all kinds of trouble. Now my engine's died.
Uh-oh.
Because you left your throttle idle for too long in that Baron.
Yeah. Actually, I was able to freeze flight sim. Nice, Doug. Yeah, I'm frozen.
Oh no.
So I'm trying to, I'll try to get off the runway here.
Pilot Club, or correction, remember 18 Romeo, extend your downwind, call your base.
Extending, and you'll call 18 Romeo.
I can't get it back in the flight sim. Oh, I got a serious issue. So, alright, okay, so what can I do here? See if I can kill flight sim.
Actually, remember 18 Romeo, enter the right base for runway 28 left.
Right base for 28 left for 18 Romeo.
Is the winds going good at Columbus today?
Crosswind. It seems like it always is.
Yeah, because I'm getting like moderate turbulence here at 3,500. So I was just curious. How strong is it?
You just do the ATIS, but it's 140 at 5 on the ground.
Hey, Dennis, are you on the VatSim network?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And remember 18 Romeo, if you want to go for the right side again, that's available. You want that?
Negative. I'll stick with the left side for now.
Number 18 Romeo, runway 28 to the left. You are clear for the option on the go. Make a left close traffic.
Those,
Look for the option
trying to
28
know if
left
there's sim
on the
crash.
go, left close traffic.
Me?
V-Pilot knows that.
Oh, the
Backup 109, runway 28 to right. You are clear for the option.
Columbus Tower, could we sidestep to 28 left and then taxi back to Signature?
Backup 109er into the right base, runway 28 left. Runway 28 left, you are clear for the option number 2. Traffic is a Piper on 2 mile final.
28 left, number 2, following the Piper. Thank you.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, just saying nice.
Oh. Sorry.
It's alright.
I guess Drew's done for the night.
I know.
Yeah, Tree. He smelled
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
a
trying
burning electronic smell earlier,
Yeah.
and
I'm
now
trying
he's
to
having some
restart Flight
issues.
Sim. Now Flight Sim's not restarting. Yeah, I'm done for the night. I'll just sit this out, but I'll try to get Flight Sim up and running still.
You think you're making a full stop here, or are you doing any more laps blocks?
I'll do some more laps. Might knock it off in about 10 minutes or so. We're an hour and 30 in. So just for folks that might be, joining in for the first time and maybe listening along, I just want to make sure that I give them a little bit of opportunity here.
International aircraft, this frequency Columbus Tower is closing in 20 minutes.
There you go. And Tree, 28 left over here might be a softer runway. We'll see if I can get a better number.
Oh my gosh, here it comes. He knows I can't do another one. So here we go. Well, Flux, you're always giving me something to shoot for.
There you go. And likewise, man. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh my goodness! I just turned on 3D thermal on the winds, and it's everywhere.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, 125. 125.
Hey guys, I'll be back.
Looks like Dylan got a 120 feet per minute landing right wherever he went.
I got to reboot here, so I'll be back.
Okay. Pitch for climb. Gear is coming up. Left close traffic. Yeah, that kind of mixes it up a little bit. Right, Pilot Club? Do some right traffic on 28 right, then some left traffic on 28 left. Watching my vertical speed indicator, my altitude, about 1,800 here. Gotta keep her trimmed out a little bit. Reducing speed. I don't need to be flying cruise speed. In the
Backup 109er, taxi to Birkin via Bravo.
Birkin via Bravo, Pilot Club 109. Thanks for the ATC tonight.
Number 1H Romeo, runway 28 left. You are clear for the option.
Yeah, 1-8 Romeo with a request.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will take 2-8 right. That's available.
Number 631H Romeo, runway 2H right. You are clear for the option.
2-8 right, clear for the option for 1-8 Romeo. Looking good over there, Raleigh. Nice. Coming down. We're right there. Cool.
Why does the thing say I'm IFR? That's interesting.
What thing is that, Dennis?
Maybe Tower didn't set you a VFR or something.
Oh, okay.
Or center if they're controlling you.
No, I asked for VFR. They may have put in IFR by accident.
No, we don't select VFR IFR. It's everyone's IFR unless you put otherwise.
That makes sense, I guess.
Hey, Dylan. It's good to hear you on frequency tonight, Dylan. All right, I am clear for the option. So I'm going to do a stop and go here.
Number 1H Romeo on the go, make right close traffic.
Right close traffic on the go for 18 Romeo. I'm going to go ahead and stop.
I just felt my butt kicker.
What's that?
I just felt my butt kicker. So it's answering somehow. We'll see.
Okay.
More to come.
I got to reach in the cooler in the back seat, so I'm stopping on the runway because I'm clear for the option. I'm reaching in the cooler in the back of my aircraft.
Better just be water in there.
Better my back of my aircraft.
Yeah, that's all STW. That's all we drink is just flavored water.
Yeah, flavored water from Germany.
Yeah. Okay, I can feel it again, so maybe.
I'll call this honey water.
Apparently, Pilot of 109 there was on his 6th beer.
Oh my goodness.
He was up in the pattern with you.
That's how you get those.
A lot better than what he used to do though when he was on his 6th beer.
That's how you get those good landings.
Yeah, there was one time he forgot that his base turn even existed, and he just went straight from downwind to final. Well, he was that many beers deep.
Sheesh. Oh my gosh.
Airspeed's alive.
Yeah, I think that happened here at Columbus.
Oh, was it? You're up.
Well, somehow something didn't talk to something.
All right, this will be my last pattern. We'll call it a full stop for the night. Cold Nebo checking in. Welcome in, Cold Nebo. Dylan checking in. Yep.
Really nice.
8 minutes throttle to bottle. Yikes. Let's see. Dylan says that he did 2 flights.
Hello, experimental 358 Delta Zulu. We're kind of heading on the downwind, but we're like about 8 miles south of the airport.
It's Dylan.
Right, Delta Zulu, Columbus Tower to the left, base runway 28 left.
Left base runway 28 left for 358 Delta Zulu.
Well, the only I'd duplicate what you're doing there. The only thing I'd trade the mustard for mayonnaise. Just saying. Only thing I'd do different.
Okay, let's see. Let me catch up here. Dylan did 2 flights. He first took off from Pitt, landed at CMH, doing a touch and go at OSU, and then the flight you heard, yes, from CMH to Ross County, about 30 nautical miles south. Cool. And then what's it? Did Raleigh get galley service? Is that what I'm hearing, Tree?
I think you got
Yeah,
galley
November 1-8 Romeo.
we
This
gotta
be a full
figure out
stop
how
this
you get
time.
that done.
Full stop this time for 1-8 Romeo.
Number 1-8 Romeo, you parking back where you started.
Affirm.
And remember 1-8 Romeo for me, 2-8 right, you're clear for the option.
2-8 right, clear for the option for 1-8 Romeo.
Number 8 Delta Zulu, traffic is a Piper on the right, downwind for the right side, report them inside.
Looking for 8 Delta Zulu.
Okay. Things appear to be normal
And I'm
again.
looking for you, Dennis, but I don't quite see you.
8 Delta Zulu, traffic inside.
Nice.
Number 8 Delta Zulu, maintain visual separation from that Piper, runway 28 to the left, you are clear to land.
Alright, too late, left, clear to land for experimental 8 Delta Zulu.
Number 1-8 Romeo, traffic is in experimental in the...
Hang on.
Let's call that the left base for the left side, report them inside.
1-8 Romeo is looking, but does not see the aircraft at all at this time. It might be a modeling thing, a VatSim thing here.
Hey, 1-8 Romeo, roger.
Yeah, Dennis, I was just saying that I don't see you at
It's
all.
a modeling issue because my code is 4 Zulus, so it's gonna show up as something else.
Ooh, wait. I just saw a light flashing back here. That might be
Well,
a
it'll show up
venue.
his default, which should be a Caravan.
There's a light flashing back here. I don't know if that's you or not.
If you're, I'm off your right wing.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see you. Alright, so I got my clearance. Make this a full stop. Try to see if I can get an early stop there so I can pull in at Echo.
The problem is some people see me as weird things, like I was in another streamer's ATC stuff, and he showed me as a paratrike because he was running FSX.
It looks like on Little Nav map I see you as a Caravan.
Yeah, that's the default model matching I set you with.
Yep. Delta Zulu.
No, I think I know what the problem is. My butt kicker gave up the ghost.
Oh no.
Because it answers, but yeah, that's the burning smell I was smelling. Because as soon as it turned back on again, I could smell it again. So I got something cooking in there.
I hope it's covered. I hope they got a warranty on it or something, because I don't think you've had it for a year, have you?
Yeah, I'll give them a call. Darn it. Yeah, I can smell it. That's what's causing the problem. Well, at least I didn't have a rip tonight.
Tree, hot seat, top. Flyer.
Yeah, that's
I made it all the way to Bravo 2 with the braking on my
oh wow.
E110.
Wow. It's a long braking time.
I guess so, because I have the brakes, and then I have the reversers, which apparently is pretty strong.
Nice.
Number 8 Delta Zulu, taxi to parking via Bravo.
I can smell that thing.
Via Bravo,
Well,
8 Delta Zulu, thank you.
I'll call them, see if they'll replace it. If they won't, I can't live without one of those. After you've had one,
That's a true testament right there.
it's like it's just part of flying.
Yeah, you know, and we got to record this part of it, and you can tell them, hey, you know, I'm Treetop or Foxtrot's co-host on Foxtrot's Hangar, and
Yeah,
you know,
what do you want us to say about
customer service?
An airplane that's off my left, and I'm going on Bravo. Is that anything you see on the radars too? Oh, he's not.
Yeah, I don't know if he heard you.
I know. I see the lights. I know that's not Phlox because Phlox is on the other runway.
Yeah, I'm crossing the threshold right now.
Oh yeah, you look good, Flux. Probably get an even better number.
138.
Oh. Well, at least I beat one of yours.
Yes.
But I didn't. You take the trophy for tonight.
And I will hold it up proudly.
Yes.
Number 18, runway exit left 1able and taxi to parking via Echo.
Oh, it's the Cessna that
left
I
when able via Echo for
that I
Romeo.
sped over here.
Dennis, I covered you on that. I was on the radio. What was that again?
I know who he is. He's a Cessna that I overflew because I was faster than him.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Boy, that yellow line snuck up on me.
And then look at that. You're on Navigraph now, so there's no confusion.
Right? This is what Navigraph looks like, everybody.
It is worth every penny.
It truly is. I agree. And you can just look at where you're going, you know.
The taxiways are correct with what they're calling out on VatSim.
Yeah, except you just have to have the right scenery for it, that's all.
And there is a scenery for this airport we got to download.
Most of the scenery is correct. It's just that Baltimore in Microsoft default is like 15 years out of date, and then you got others with some weird stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I was flying into Baltimore. Then I was like, "Where's the runway I was supposed to go to?" I'm like, I'm gonna go to the other runway. I see this other runway that's I see the 22 runway, but they said though that's been out of service since like 15 years ago. So I was like, oh.
Well, it's on the money most of the time, but not all the time, I guess we could say.
Yeah, because then you got the terrain issues, you got the bumps and stuff, and the weird ditches, but otherwise, that's all good.
Go park by Phlox over there. You can't see me, but...
Oh, I saw you.
Actually, you probably can, actually.
Yeah, I saw you over there, but it was like, oh, I better not park over there. I need to go over here.
No. Well, I was doing a run-up. I was just not being in V-Pilot. I was just going to do a
quick
pattern until I smelt the burning wire.
Like, oh, nope.
Yep. Not going to happen. And who knows if it's just burning wire that could be resoldered or something, but I'm just not good at that stuff. And we'll see what they have to say.
Is it your PC or is it something else?
No, it's the butt kicker.
Oh.
So I smelt burning wires. I smelled it actually before I left on vacation, and then shut it down completely, and then fired it up tonight and used my tower all day long. And as soon as I fired the butt kicker up, that's when I smelt the burning wire stuff. So that's got to be the culprit.
That's not good. Some sort of wire that's shorting out somewhere. That's not, and when it's shorting out, that's not good.
No. Well, the good news is they're not an arm and a leg. Chunk of change, but it's not an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Wonder if anybody else has. Wonder if anybody else has had that.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'll do some research, and then give them a call and ask them if they want to support it or can't live without one. There's a lot of things I can live without. That's not one of them.
Nice.
Oh, this looks fabulous. Boy, the clouds look amazing. And then you got some jet streams going on too. UPS flights.
Yeah, the only thing that can kill me when I do stuff is clouds, because more into the VFR stuff because, like, I'm not into the airliners because, like I said before, it's just hard for me to figure it out.
Well, and I mean, I have some FMS knowledge, and Raisins has taught us some stuff. But I guess bottom line is when we're in the sim, I'd rather fly at 3, 4, or 5,000 feet than 30.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. And then you can fly other aircraft, and
Right. I have get more satisfaction out of flying the lighter aircraft than I do an
yeah,
airliner.
yeah. Because the other day I was flying my F-16. It's pretty stable. I can just hand fly it because I know the autopilot has tried to kill me and it's succeeded in the sim. So, but I like it. It's nice aircraft. It's like flying an L-39, but way harder.
Yep, gotcha. And I'm not saying that, yeah, like an F-16 on Mach Loop or Round Mount Hood or a lot of different places. That's great stuff too. But just taking an airliner from point A to point B at 30 some thousand feet is. I'm not saying it wouldn't be fun. I'm just finding more interesting things in the sim.
Yeah, and then the way it goes is that you just up there cruising, and then you just have nothing to do. Well, I mean, you could
Right.
have people to talk to, but yeah.
I think the trick is, and like in the back of my head, I think part of the trick is with that is there's a lot of pre-work up front that you got to do if you're going to do it on VatSim and stuff, right? There's a lot of pre-work that you got to do, uh get all your passenger weights, your luggage weight, your fuel figured out, and all that stuff, right? And get it loaded in the FMS, and then loading up the FMS with your departure, your cruise, climb, cruise speeds, approach, and then getting all that stuff loaded in, right? And then when
Right.
you call, maybe you have it all loaded in or most of it loaded in, but you call ATC and they say, as approved, as filed, I should say, approved as filed, except we want you to do this approach and this instead. And then you're like, okay, so then you got to hurry up and get that programmed in. Then you get all that
Yeah.
upfront work in, and there's a lot to that, and it's complex, and there's a skill involved with that. To
Yeah,
be
that's
able
why
to,
when I do IFR, I like to call for clearance before I put it in sometimes because I know sometimes they might reroute me
there you
because
go.
I have, yeah.
So then, if you're up in the air at cruise speed at 30,000 feet, and I get what you're saying, I feel, very similar, but I think that's part of the magic for those guys is, hey, the due diligence I did up front, the programming that I did up front, the preemptive strike, like you just spoke to, Dennis, about getting your pre-clearance, right, that you did up front, allows you to now kind of relax and enjoy the ride, right? And now something might come up, like for us in the pattern, right, 360s and this, that, and the other, extend your downwinds. Something could come up that they'd have to program. Maybe they don't get the approach, right? You got to program in another approach, But anyways, to me, I think that's part of it, right? Is there's all that work up front that's a complexity, allows you now to kind of cruise, but you also got to be ready, and then and so on and so forth. Anyways,
Yeah, sometimes the approaches aren't that correct, but sometimes they are. Like I did a flight in a 767 something for a DC-10 because it's the simplest I can go. But then, I just plugged in the SID I was on, but then I was on the shortened version, so I had to get rid of one of the waypoints, and then that kind of messed up my whole flight plan because it wants to go to the waypoint after the SID and then go back to the other waypoint and then go back again.
oof. So I do like the nap of the earth flying. I like being down close to the earth. Um, but I think I can see the appeal for some of that complexity and getting that programming and stuff in, and then saying, hey, did we, did we do good? And then that'll prove itself in the flight type of thing. So yeah, one day in the years to come, I eventually will, be knocking on that door. But for now, it's going to be, GA flights and stuff like that, and hopefully, at some point, maybe one of these days, we could do a VatSim flight to Oshkosh Tree. Maybe we'll get to that point, right?
Go
Wouldn't that
across
be fun?
country, yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
That would
Yeah,
be.
it would probably be fun. I bring my all my planes F-16. I'd also probably bring one of my bigger planes as my private jets. I play this game on the sim on Roblox as most kids would back because it's free. But then, I bring all the private jets that I've made in that game into VatSim because I could.
Mm.
So it's kind of good, some of them airliners are a little bit but
Well, still,
That's
still fun.
more.
I think another big part of it is we want the sensation of flight, and when you're lower altitudes and there's more polygons, pixels moving, then you get a sensation of motion and flight, and especially when you're in VR.
Yeah.
That really resonates
Yeah.
and gives you that experience. So, and so far we have not. Here we are. What, Flux? 2 years?
Oh,
More
going
than
on
2 years.
3. It'll be 3
3.
November.
And we have not run out of activity or material.
Right?
It just keeps getting better and better, and what I love about this thing is it just has evolved. And even tonight, I have a failure point, but I'm not worried about it. I know what to do, and it just gets better and better.
And then 2024 is going to be coming out, and I think there's going to be some. I'm hoping that I'm optimistic about it. I think it's gonna add answer some needs. I mean, we've got such a great sim. It does so much already. Then it becomes muscle memory. It becomes normal. It becomes our new normal. We take for granted, I think, a lot of the stuff that's happening behind the scenes. But what about this? What about that? And I'm hoping that 2024 will be a new lift, if you will, as far as, hey, here's some of that what about stuff that you guys have been asking about being answered. And so, Microsoft being able to say, hey, you know what, we're gonna carry forward with the flight simulator for years to come, and I mean, maybe there'll be a 2028 that is a new lift, that gets us even closer. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. I mean, I just can't imagine for one of the teasers, one of them's dropping water on a forest fire.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what that'd be like? I mean, who doesn't want to know what that'd be like to be in a tanker, and you get low and slow, and you're dropping that water, and how the aircraft feels when you're carrying all that weight.
And then you drop it and you start lifting.
You drop it, yeah.
Or skydiving, or military dropping packages down to war fields.
Yeah. C-130 or something. Yeah.
There's
Basically,
so much
real life stuff that you couldn't do in a sim now that you can do in the future. That just breaks the aviation world and the gaming world, and that you can actually sim these, and it makes the aircraft feel different, work different, etc.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think we all are.
Yep. Well, Tree,
Yeah.
I hope you were able to get that resolved with those guys.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted. I'll dive into it tomorrow, and
if you need a reference letter or anything, let me know.
Thank you. I will definitely do that. And we'll figure it out tomorrow, and I'll report back to everybody.
Sounds good. And so
and by the way,
go ahead.
Oh, it's just a side note only, but I see one here that's a possible. I always tell Phlox that part of my role is to find new places, although Phlox finds most of them. But I see here's one for $13.99 in Marketplace, Arizona Bridges,
Ooh.
and it's in the middle of a canyon.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so I don't know. That might be worth looking at.
Yeah. Bridge.
More to come. More to come. Oh, here's Lake Havasu. Oh yeah, at nighttime. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, that's just a side note. But yeah, we'll get my station fixed and look forward to tomorrow night. And yeah, I'm looking forward to flying and then doing the dune buggy.
Yeah, so tomorrow night we're gonna take off out of Scappoose, and we're gonna fly down up to the Oregon coast, down by Florence, I believe it is. And I'll have to look at the flight plan. You know, if it takes like an hour and a half to fly down there, then we'll have to spawn in an airport that's closer, like Eugene or something. So I'm gonna have time to have some fun. So what we're gonna do?
Well, true.
We're planning on taking off from Scappoose. We'll fly south down to the Oregon coast to Florence, and then we're gonna land and we're gonna hop out and go over to the rental center because there's these sand dunes nearby, and there's a ATV rental center. We're gonna rent ourselves some all-terrain vehicles, the Juice Gooses, and we're gonna go dooning. We did it a few, oh well, man, it must have been a year and a half ago now. We did it with Wamby's golf bug, or not golf bug, airport buggies, and that was a blast. And but now going down there in the juice buggies, I think is going to be a whole new adventure. And when you download the buggy, they actually it also includes trails and things that you can spawn on. And one of those things is a huge ramp, like Evil Knievel ramp.
Oh my gosh!
That goes over the what's that called? That part of the water that goes out into the ocean, but then it's an inlet.
A ford. A ford.
Is it a ford?
No clue.
So it's the
no, it'd be there's a slough, there's a bay, or a ford.
It's the narrow opening that you have to go through in order to go out of a bay into the ocean.
Oh, the bar.
The bar. Yes, thank you.
Yep.
So they have this Evil Knievel ramp on each side of the bar down there at Florence.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll be checking that out as well. And then,
oh my gosh, yeah, that's how much fun.
Depending on how it goes, I think the plan would be then it has some fun. Then we're gonna drive the buggies back over to the airport, turn them back into the rental company, and fly back home, back to Scappoose.
I think that'd just be a blast.
So yeah, it's a fly-in. We'll fly down there, have some fun, and fly home.
Well, if you don't, okay, so here's one option too. If you don't want to, if it's too far from Scappoose, we could spawn, since just having driven right past Eugene and Cresswell and all that, Cresswell has an airport, which is only 10 miles away from Eugene. Same distance to Florence, almost.
Okay.
So we could fly from Cresswell to Florence. That would give us tons of time with the dune buggies and then still allow us enough time to fly home to Scappoose.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So food for thought.
Okay. Yep. I'll map it out after the stream tonight and see what it looks like, and we'll go from there.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Vlogs. Great. Thanks, everyone. A great stream, and look forward to tomorrow night.
Likewise. Hey, Dennis, thanks again for joining in with us tonight.
Yeah, no problem, guys. I'm happy to be here.
Cool.
Well, great to have you.
STW is still there?
He's definitely. I think he's controlling right now.
Okay, very good. But anyways, shout out. Let's give a shout out to STW here before we leave.
Just a great guy, and
thank you.
He's taught us so much, and you know, lots of patience.
Is there two different things?
Yes, lots of patience.
Well,
It's very
I mean,
nice.
Yeah.
Similar.
So yeah, great job, and if you can hear us, STW, thank you very much.
I just realized something. The little METAR thing at the top of the screen. It's
Here you go. Shout out for him. All right, guys. We'll roll some credits. We'll look for somebody to raid, And until tomorrow night, fly safe out there. We'll see you guys. See ya.
Good night, everyone.
Nighty night.
Night.